To Steve Weigel now. We were talking earlier about the latest track that had come out earlier, a few hours back, and Steve was kind of analyzing it and giving us a little more of his thoughts on the lean, the wobble, what do we want to call it?
Yeah, there's a little, you mean, well, now which one, Shannon? The track shift, there is a track shift that happened at 11 a.m. where it brought some of the tracks in more west by a few miles. So, you know, we're watching everything mile by mile now. So that was the new model tracks. And then there's a little shift with the Euro model this afternoon that also brings it a little farther west. And there's a little wobble going on right now as you'll notice the eye of this storm is just pushing a little toward the northwest. Now, the Hurricane Center doesn't jump on anything like this. They want to see like a 4 to 6 hour trend here before they see something go a little bit longer. But that's an interesting little jump there. And look at that satellite loop. That is really incredible. Even the high, thin cirrus clouds out ahead of the storm, some of those are already starting to work in around the Keys right now. But that's the real core of the hurricane. What's been happening in the last few days is that the strongest winds have been in the northern two quadrants, so the northeast quadrant and the northwestern quadrant. And the strongest winds are right along that eye wall right there, which is about 20 miles wide. But it may be going through, it appears to be going through an eye wall, what we call an eye wall replacement cycle. So the eye gets very, very small, and just the dynamics, the physics of it just can't support that small eye wall, and it breaks down and a new eye forms that's a little bit wider, and that becomes the new eye for the hurricane. It's been going through this for the last week, and actually Matthew did it as it approached Florida too. And when it is happening, the winds are a little bit weaker near the core, and that's something to watch as a storm gets closer, because it actually starts that process as it gets closer or very near us. The winds can be a little bit less as the storm moves through. And at this point, we'll take anything we can get as far as the winds dropping off a little bit. But there's a look at the current conditions with our storm, and of course that track coming in across South Florida on, well, here's the timeline right here. So the winds right now, 155, moving west at 14. And here's the forecast track, very close to the northern side of Cuba. And then a turn after that, Category 4 Saturday evening. And then coming in across around the Middle Keys. At this point, there's Key West, Key Largo up in this area. So that's 145 mile an hour winds, better than the 185 we were watching the other day as it went through the Virgin Islands, but definitely a powerful, very damaging hurricane. And then tracking up just west of just east of Fort Myers, western side of the lake, and then coming right up the state and weakening after that. And it weakens very quickly for a couple of reasons. It's undergoing wind shear. It's lost its energy source, which is the warm waters of the ocean. And that's what's really fueling this thing at this point. And that's why it's been able to keep a lot of its current strength, because the water is running in the high 80s in the Bahamas and through the Florida Straits, and those temperatures are ideal conditions to keep either this at the same intensity or maybe even a little bit stronger than it actually is. It is possible, it's unlikely, but it is possible for this to make landfall as a Category 5 hurricane. At this point, it's very, very close. Keep in mind, it's 155 miles an hour. Those are the winds. We get up to 2 more miles an hour, and it's a Category 5 again. So we're very close to that. There's the official forecast right there, and the new model tracks have shifted. You can see the lake at this point, Lake Okeechobee. Remember yesterday? It was very difficult to see that, pretty much impossible. And then up the state after that. So we're watching those model runs very closely. And here are the chances for tropical storm force winds, and then through the weekend, above 90%. The probability of hurricane force winds across South Florida, at least in our area, range anywhere from about 30 to 35%. And those are, of course, critical numbers that we'll keep you up to date on too. Now, what about the times of arrival for our strong winds? It looks like Saturday late afternoon, the tropical storm force winds work into southern Palm Beach County and then just spread up through the area. The peak winds and rainfall for this hurricane and the potential for storm surge will be Sunday afternoon and evening. So today looks good. Some rain squalls, gusty winds. You can still get outside and do some final preparations. Tomorrow morning's not bad, but the afternoon goes downhill quickly. Tomorrow evening, we're developing those tropical storm force winds, so that's 39 miles an hour or stronger. Into Saturday night, still winds climbing, torrential rains. Sunday, afternoon and evening, the peak winds and rain, and we were actually just talking, the storm team talking about how the timeline for this has been shifted back a little bit. The storm its arrival time here is a little bit slower, but probably about 2 to 4 hours. So that delays the advancing winds and rain a little bit. Yesterday when we were talking, it looked like Boca and Del Rey. We're looking at about 3 p.m. Saturday for those gusty winds. Now it looks more like 6 p.m., like early evening, late afternoon, early evening for the tropical storm force winds to develop. So we'll keep it. That's something that's going to change right up until the storm moves in. So we want to keep everyone up to date on how much more time you have to prepare and get things ready before it gets a little bit. You don't want to be on a ladder when the wind's blowing 35, 40 miles an hour. That's just dangerous. So we'll definitely keep you up to date on the timeline the next 2 days.
Just curious, Steve, so for the last few days we focused so much on the turn. Is that still going to be the key in terms of locking in the track? Or
yeah,
as best we can?
And you know, the turn happens because the trough comes down and the high weakens a little bit, and the hurricane sees that weakness in the atmosphere, and it's right over Florida, and that gives it. Let me go back a few frames, and I can show you that the spaghetti model tracks, the model guidance tracks as it works closer to our area. I believe it's the next there. Oh, flip one too far. There it is right there. So it sees that turn, and that turn is about this time tomorrow, maybe early evening on Saturday. It's more of a gradual turn. If you remember a couple of days ago, it was more like a right-hand turn where it came right up and then it just jogged right to Florida. It's a little bit more gradual now, so the trough's a little bit slower coming in, and that gives it a little push to the west. And I said this a few minutes ago, I'll say it again. These models shift a little bit farther east again like they were earlier this morning, then the track is going to shift too. So don't panic by that, just prepare for the worst case scenario, which is at this point a Category 4 coming in across South Florida. It's weird to look at that because I think a lot of people have become numb to the fact we watched a 5 for almost a week move through the Leeward Islands and do so much damage, and this is a little weaker, but there's a storm to take seriously. This is much stronger than Francis, Jean, and Wilma at the same time, so keep that in mind.
And Steve, that critical window of the turn that you all are going to be watching so closely, you mentioned tomorrow evening at this time, or around this time tomorrow evening?
No, it's not a sudden turn. It's fairly gradual, but we'll be able to track it and watch it on the satellite loop as it happens. But yeah, it's in about 24 hours from now we should start to be able to go, okay, it's starting to make that turn.
All right, Steve, thank you very much.